Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni killed Star Wars, and that is a shame. But make no mistake, Star Wars fandom needs to share some of the blame. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. And go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to pay our respects to what once was the greatest cinematic IP of all time. A story that dazzled minds, young and old, and passed down from generation to generation on the silver screen. Now reduced to a footnote on a struggling streaming service. A world created by visionaries, then sold to a soulless corporate monster who took something beautiful and bludgeoned it with identity politics, intersectional feminism, the message, and a corporate conveyor belt release system. Headed by a vindictive, spiteful witch out to destroy the legacy of those she perceived as held her back, along with a snot-nosed turncoat so obsessed with his own ego that this world, in his mind, belonged to him, and his characters are the only ones who can reign supreme. Of course, I'm talking about Star Wars and the two main assassins, Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni. Now, recently I did a video laying the blame at the feet of these two. The link to that will be down in the description, along with some other supplemental videos, some from Film Threat, Mauler. Definitely check those out as well. Now, both of them deserve the majority of the blame, no question. But there's another group of people who need to be called out, mostly for their complacency and unwillingness to see the truth that their favorite stories and characters were being murdered right in front of them. And that group is the Star Wars fandom. Now, hold on. Put the pitchforks and the torches away. Let me finish. I'm not talking about the Twitter mob that shills for any and all things Disney. No. That's a whole nother vile den of scum and villainy. I'm talking to you. The people who grew up with this IP, like myself. But unlike myself and those who practice common sense, your disapproval of the sequel trilogy, rightfully so, has left you in a place where if something just looked like, sounded like, felt like, or worse, just mentioned what was once the former glory, you latched onto it, holding it on for dear life, even going as far as to claiming what you saw was peak Star Wars. The latest installment of this, and the greatest offender, is the series Ahsoka. And it just so happens that the final nail in this coffin has been driven in by way of the Nielsen numbers for the finale. With a total runtime of all 8 episodes of about 340 minutes, The finale, again, peak Star Wars. Peak Star Wars. Failed to get into the overall top 10 with a whopping 575 million minutes watched. To put that into context, the finale of Andor had 674 million minutes watched. That is 99 million minutes more. But Ahsoka is peak Star Wars? A show that relied on nostalgia bait, member berries, name dropping, and plot conveniences. Written by a child for children. And unfortunately, that's what a majority of the Star Wars fandom is now. Is intellectually stunted children who are too afraid to raise their standards and demand that they deserve better entertainment. Final thoughts on this. When is it enough? At what point have you had enough? When are you going to get tired of getting your teeth kicked in and insulted to your face? Or are jangling keys, pew pew, and laser swords all your mind has been reduced to? I mean, hey, like what you like. I don't care. But when Disney is done violating this corpse, and the movies don't come, and the shows are more and more and more irrelevant, remember one thing. You only have yourself to blame. But these are just my thoughts. Now I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern over on Legion Talk for Friday night's Royal Rumble. And then check me out Sunday as well for Something Sundays, Something over with Wookie Be Bad. Whew. Tough topic tonight, folks, but it had to be said. And hey, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, too bad. Disney Star Wars still sucks, but I appreciate you anyway. Thank you for stopping by, folks. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you, and always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.